Okay, so first things first, we are going to take our spirit gum. I have a little bit left, but you can get this at a Halloween store. You're gonna put that on your arm or whatever you want your cut to be on. They're like completely running out. Okay. So that dries a little bit until it gets like sticky. You're gonna need some Vaseline to pick up your wax. So just put a little bit on your hands and just smooth it around. And just take out a little bit. And you're gonna wanna roll it, basically. You just wanna roll it around. Okay, now while that's sticking out, you're gonna put it where you place the spare gum. You know, pat that down. This is like a toy thing I found, but you can use like popsicle stick, anything to really push it down. Okay. Now you're gonna want to just blend that out. And you can use the Vaseline, you know, because it does melt and you don't want it to melt in your hands. So just take that and start blending it out. Okay, so now we're gonna just take this slither or something sharp and slowly cut the middle. So it looks like a cracked open. Okay. I'm gonna use my foundation. Hold on. And I'm gonna pat it around it. Because I want to use the airbrush, but because it's a water base and this is wax, you don't want your scar to fall off. So you want to use whatever you have first and pat it before you even start the airbrush. Then I'm going to take some of my favorite Graph the Bind color wheel. can use other color wheels, but I have this in, you know, skin tones. And I'm just going to take that and get the closest skin tone to mine and pat that down around the edges. Not here, because you're going to save that for the airbrush. So my video cut off, but what I used was around my scar. I used my foundation, my powder, and I just, you know, basically just patted it around. Okay, so now we are actually going to use Luminess eyeliner pen. I don't think you can see it. Yeah, we're using it in brown. I actually love this thing because it gives it such a realistic look. I'm just going to place that in the middle. You know, I've used other eyeliner pens, but nothing like how that's going on. This is really good. It doesn't like, it dries quickly. And I love it for something like this. And we're just gonna, like, you know, go in the middle and like go on the top. Don't be afraid to be messy. Okay. I'm actually gonna make one up right here. Just so it looks realistic. And I like making additional cuts. But if you're doing a look, you don't have to. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, so now we're going to get our airbrush system before we even add the blood. I love this airbrush system so much. So what we're actually going to do is, I want it a little bit bruising. I'm going to use, this is actually a blush. But with airbrush makeup, like I said, makeup has no rules. You can use their brush, their eyeshadows, their foundation. You can even mix foundations with some eyeshadows together to create a certain look, certain color to get. So I'm going to use the plum. And what you're going to do is, you are going to put a couple drops in there. I think I will. There we go. Not too much, just a couple drops. And then get that ready. All you gotta do is just press that button and it turns on. I'm not gonna show you how to blend things yet, but I will show you how to blend using the airbrush. The edges and the area. Slowly. Give it a little. I'm also gonna go dark now, and I'm gonna just darken the area. I'm making some type of bruise, I guess. Like some type of disease thing going on. Just so like that. My gel blood. And a brush. And I'm going to be careful, and I'm going to just add it inside. I'm also going to drag it on my cut that I made up. And I'm going to connect it to that. I love gel blood because it stays longer than stage blood, but I always mix the two together. But I just love how real the gel blood looks. And obviously the Luminous pen is very important because even though we have gel blood, it would not look dark and real like that without the Luminous pen. And that's why I like the Luminous pen in brown. They have it in black, but I use brown because, you know, you don't want it too dark, and, you know, that's how it looks. And I just love the Luminous pen. Like, I would buy that over and over, and I will use it for all my FX looks. I wouldn't just use it for something pretty. Most likely, I'm only going to use it for my FX looks. And I love the airbrush system. Like I said, I used the red one for now because I wanted to give it the bruisey look around it, but you can use like the brown foundations that I will use and show you guys. Well, you've seen in my other looks, obviously. You probably watched the other looks before this one. But if you haven't, have another video of like the extras in my Cheshire Cat, and I've used the system and blend different colors, and it actually works really well. You know, I can't really speak much for other airbrush systems, but so far I really like the Luminous system, and I feel that it's more than just, you know, for your everyday foundation. You can use it for multiple things. I apologize about that. I had to take some movies off my camera because it was full, because of all the tutorials were still on there. So I had to remove it and place it on my computer and delete it. So basically, you would actually use the black I don't know what it's called, but like I said, it's in those kits that's with this. This is obviously from a Halloween kit that you can get at a Halloween store. But it has those little black things in there. I should know what it's called, but I really don't. But I'm using this for now because I experienced with, you know, playing with objects and things that I don't have as a replacement. So if I don't have that little thing, this actually is helpful. And I'm just going around the bruised area. Like, again, don't be afraid to go messy. And then I'm just going to put some blood gel on it. I'm just going to, you know, not too much. Just slide it a bit. This was actually what I should have did. I should have did like a zombie bite. That would have been awesome. Because this reminds me a little bit of a zombie bite as well. See, if you had that sponge, you wouldn't even need to be blending in how I'm doing it and everything. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go slightly on the top. But of course, if you don't, you know, you don't always have to go to the store and buy things if you can't afford it or anything. You can always find stuff around your house as a good replacement. Like I'm using this right now. Okay, I'm just going to smudge that. Okay. So I'm not using this anymore, but this is my blood stick. So I'm gonna use the stage blood and just run that inside. See? Okay, and that's like a disease cut rash thing going on. You see how simple that was? Like I said, the Luminess system is great, you know, and I love how it made the pink area and made it easy for me to apply the blood and everything around it. And like I said, that I should have did like a zombie bite. That would have been even awesome because it would look like chunks. And you can do the zombie bite with wax. So if you guys ever want me to do a zombie bite, just comment below and I'll do a tutorial for that as well because that would have been really cool. And I'll use the Luminous system again, the blush, as you can see, and make it red and then add my blood and everything around it. And of course it moves, you know, so it looks really realistic. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my blog, subscribe to my channel if you want, because my videos of course post on there first before it reaches my blog. And yeah, thank you so much, and any requests you want me to do, any looks you want me to do, just feel free to tell me and I will do it for you guys. Okay, bye. Happy Halloween.